Hello, everyone. I'm Tina Moore with Adair Homes, and you are.
I'm Justina. I'm also with Adair Homes, and we are both home ownership counselors for Adair and going to lead you through a virtual open house tour of one of our plans today.
Yay. I think we'll wait just a couple minutes if that's all right with everyone. Just make sure we have everyone on.
Yes. And while we are waiting for people to jump on, you will see at the bottom of your screen, there is a Q&A button. So we love it when you ask questions during the virtual open house. There's no bad question. Please ask them. Just type it into that Q&A box as Tina is going through and talking to you about the home. I will get to interrupt her very politely and ask your questions so that we can answer them for you.
Ask lots of questions. That's what we are here for today. So do we want to get started?
Whenever you're ready. Looks like we've got quite a few people who have joined us today. So it should be a fun hour.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to start it right up on the home itself. This home is the Arcadia, and let me grab it real quick. Can you see that?
We can.
Okay. So the home that we're going to be showing today is our 1405. That means 1,405 square feet home. The Arcadia, this is a one-story home. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And I'm going to show you real quick. So you're looking at the home, but I'm going to flip over here to the floor plans. And Justina, pop in anytime you would like. So this is what the interior of the home looks like, an overview before we go to the actual home itself. So we're going to come in here to the entrance. There's bedroom 3, or you could make it a den over to the right. Move forward into the great room. Back of the elevation of the home is the dining room kitchen area. Come back through, which you'll see the video, come back through, and you'll see the utility room to the left. Goes on through to a double car garage. And come back out through the utility room. We have bedroom 2. Then we have bathroom 2. And then we come into a walk-in closet, master suite or primary suite, and the primary bathroom. So this is a great home. It's a great size home. If you have a narrow lot, it's laid out really well for that. Just really nice layout on this home.
And I think, Tina, too, if you could go back to the floor plan, one thing to point out is in that garage, there is an exit door, or what we call a man door. That is something that was added. So that does not typically come on the home, but you can add it. And that is one of the changes that this customer made to their plan. As well as in the master suite, they upgraded from a tub shower combo to a fiberglass walk-in shower. And then we can also see in the utility room that they added a rough-in for a utility sink. So we do have the option to add utility sinks or rough-ins if you'd like to install a utility sink yourself in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you. The one thing I want to make mention too is this home is a fairly standard home. There's just a couple upgrades in this home, so you get a good feeling of what a standard home would come with. Certificate of occupancy completed, no additional upgrades on this house other than, like I said, the couple or the ones that Justina just spoke about. So it gives you a good feel of what it's going to be like. Now, of course, we can take this home and we can add several upgrades to it. We can add, hard surface countertops. We can do LVP flooring throughout the home. We can do 9-foot ceilings. There's several different options that we can add to this home, but it just depends on your budget, and we work within a budget. So we sit with you and we find out what your budget is. What are you pre-qualified for? have you purchased your lot or land yet? If you haven't, what price range are we going to be looking at? What is the price range for the site preparation? And then the home, we build it from foundation up, the cost of that. And then, sales tax on that if you're in the lovely state of Washington, and it looks like Arizona has, Justine's in Arizona, so there's sales tax down there also. So yeah, and like Justina said, we're both home ownership counselors, so we'll meet with you and talk to you and see if Adair Homes is a good fit for you. We'll both decide on that, and then we would move forward and design your home. So I'll be ready to move forward with a video unless you have any questions.
We don't have any questions at the moment, so
Unless you have anything you would like to input.
Not at this time. I think we should start the video.
Okay, let's go for it. All right, here we go. This, like I said, this is the Arcadia.
What a beautiful setting for a home.
Isn't this gorgeous? I am going to stop throughout this video, and at the end of the video, once we walk through the video, then I'll just play it so people get a real feel of the flow, okay?
Sounds good, Tina.
So as you can see over to the right, this is the bedroom, or you can make it a den or office, up to you. Depends on how many bedrooms you need. And there's that room, lots of light.
And those are going to be standard ceiling light fixtures that we see in this home.
Also standard trim around the windows. Standard is completed sheetrock like there is right now. There are options that we can trim out the windows. We can do a complete trim out like in your craftsman style or architectural style, or we can do just the windowsill and apron. And that's definitely a cost savings, but it gives it that extra finished look.
Yeah, absolutely. I always tell people when they're trying to make the decision about, window trim, what kind of window coverings are you going to be using? If you're somebody who's going to put curtains on top of all this window trim, it really doesn't make sense because you're just covering beautiful finished carpentry. But if you really like, wood blinds or anything like that, great to trim it out and then add the blinds. It adds a really nice touch to your windows.
Great point. Okay, let's continue.
And that front room there is an 11 by 10. So it gives a good visual of that size room.
So we're moving into the great room kitchen area. So again, like we had spoke, this is a very standard home package. So they did do the LVP, the luxury vinyl planking here in the great room, living room. And then they transitioned back over to the vinyl, which is standard.
So Tina, if they hadn't upgraded to the luxury or the laminate in the great room, what would come standard there as far as flooring? Would it be vinyl or would it be carpet?
That would be carpet. And then, so anywhere where there's wet areas, standard would be vinyl. Other areas, bedrooms, great room is going to be carpet, which is standard. So as an example, at the front door, if this were to be all carpet in this room, then at the door there would be a vinyl entrance pad, so you're not stepping straight into carpet.
Smart for the Pacific Northwest for sure.
Right. Not so much needed in Arizona, huh?
That would be like having carpet in a bathroom.
Right?
Just all sogginess as soon as you enter your home. No thanks.
So this kitchen is a great kitchen, but there's all types of options. This island could be turned 180 degrees. This island could be probably a bit bigger if needed. It could be, there's all types of ideas and options that we could do. Again, this is a standard home. The cabinets could go to the ceiling if the homeowner chose, and that would be an upgrade. These are standard countertops. We do have quartz and granite to choose from as an upgrade. The sky's the limit with us. They went with a standard kitchen sink. We do have farmhouse sinks. We have everything. Same with the faucets. Standard backsplash on all of the kitchen and the bathrooms is a 2 high, which makes it 6 inches in height, subway tile. Comes in either a glossy white or an off-white color, ivory. So, or you can choose no backsplash and put your own, and we'll just finish it off with drywall. Or we can do one of ours and go clear up if you want to go that route. The other thing I want to point to real quick is the trim. So this is our standard trim around all of the doorways. This is colonial trim. And of course, that can be upgraded. I believe it is very cost efficient. I don't think it's expensive at all to upgrade to either the architectural or the, what was that?
The craftsman or architectural.
Yeah, right. Craftsman or the architectural, exactly. So, and it just gives a nice finished look. So we'll go ahead and continue on. Do you have anything to say on the kitchen?
We do have a question about the kitchen.
I'm ready.
Are these our standard appliances?
Yes. So the nice thing about Adair is we do include an appliance package, so the homeowner does not have to come in with appliances. This is our standard, which includes the stove, oven, one piece, the microwave hood as one piece over the stove, and dishwasher. We do not include the refrigerator or the washer and dryer. Too many choices on that, too hard to please people. If the customer decided that they would want to go, we have an option of a gourmet kitchen. The gourmet kitchen would now be 2 ovens, a cooktop, and a hood, and then a built-in microwave, and also the dishwasher. And then you get some additional structure on the cabinets to hold up the weight of the gourmet kitchen. Very nice.
I love the gourmet kitchen.
Absolutely.
And one thing to point out too, the standard appliances are going to be stainless steel. They are coming from Whirlpool. If you do that gourmet package that Tina was talking about, that you have the option to purchase in either Whirlpool or KitchenAid. And I will say they are the same company. They're both great products. The one thing that I love to point out to customers when they're trying to decide about these packages is your dishwasher with the KitchenAid package is going to have a stainless steel interior as opposed to plastic that you will get in the Whirlpool. For me, that makes a world of difference. Your dishwasher is going to last a lot longer. So that's something to keep in mind when you're thinking about the appliances that you're putting in the home. And then you do have the option, if you like, to bring in your own appliances. So we don't have to install our appliances. If you have your heart set on those beautiful cafe appliances or, something funky, you can bring your own in. All that we ask is that you sit down with your home ownership counselor, you go over the models and specs of the appliances that you're going to be purchasing so that we can design the cabinetry around the appliances and make sure that they fit. That is very important because we don't want to install your cabinets and then, oh, oops, guess what? My appliances don't fit. That would be a problem.
Absolutely. So yeah, super important. I've done a couple homes just lately that they're bringing their own appliances. They got a credit back on an appliance package. And so we had to have all the specs, like Justina saying, the specs and everything. So everything's ready to go when the homeowner's ready to install their own appliances.
Same with the fridge too. So we do provide the refrigerator space, plumbing and electrical for the fridge that you're gonna bring in. But if you're gonna get one of those large oversized refrigerators, that's something we need to know so that we can accommodate it.
Absolutely. Okay, so another option that could be done on this home, like Justina said, these are standard lighting, which you can change, or if you don't like something we have an option that these could be a roughed in, and then there's a cap on it. And so when you move in, you can bring your own, lighting that you like or that you have found. So that's definitely an option. The other option is, this is an 8-foot ceiling. That is our standard. 8-foot is nice, but we also have a option that you can upgrade to a 9-foot ceiling. When you upgrade to the 9-foot ceiling, of course, it makes the home look much bigger. And all of the cabinets get an additional 6 inches on them. The garage door receives an additional foot. So it goes from the 7-foot garage door to an 8-foot. The windows get an additional foot on them. So it really makes a big difference when you upgrade to that 9-foot ceiling.
Absolutely. And if they don't want a 9-foot ceiling, but they want something to just kind of make the ceiling taller also, there is the option to do vaulted ceilings.
Absolutely. All right, and you can do the vaulted ceiling in a bedroom. You can do it in the great room here. So there's definitely options. So as we're scanning around here into the great room, you're going to see the, oops, that was quick.
I love it when that happens.
Okay,
like, oh, just kidding.
So here's an example. Let's say your lot is laid out and that sliding glass door over to the left does not make sense there because of the way that your lot is laid out or your own wishes and wants. So we could do a window there or leave a slider. It's up to you. We could easily put a slider in here. We could put a slider in here. We could make these windows a little bit taller. We can push them together. You can add a slider in here. There are so many options you can do. The sky's the limit. And that's why it's so important to talk to a homeownership counselor. We have so many ideas and suggestions and examples. Okay, I'm going to continue through. We have fireplaces. You can add fireplaces in these homes.
And all of the cabinetry hardware that you see in this kitchen is standard cabinetry hardware. There are many other options in different colors, but this is what you would get standard, would be the satin nickel knobs on all your drawers and doors.
Okay. Oops.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
The standard stove is going to be an electric glass cooktop. You can upgrade that to gas burners at the stove top if you do have gas on the property, or you have a propane tank that you're going to put on the property. That's a really easy upgrade to do for those folks that don't like cooking on an electric stove top.
We have a really nice linen closet here for storage.
Storage is very important.
Oh, yes. So it looks like we're going to turn down into the utility room. So space for the washer and dryer shelf. We have a package that you can add cabinets, uppers, lowers to this home. Again, the utility sink. And we're going to go into the garage. So double car garage. And this is how we finish them.
Does that type of finish come standard?
Yep. Yes, it does.
And then we have a question about the light switches. Are these our standard light switches? They are.
Yes, they are. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Yes, they are. That's important to people because people want this new look.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna swing into bedroom number 2.
Let me see, the size of this bedroom is gonna be a 10 by 10. So it is a little bit smaller than that first bedroom that we went into by a foot. Still a good size.
We have the double door sliding closet.
And all the doors in this home are our standard door option. We do have many other interior door styles. These are going to be a hollow core door, but you could upgrade to a solid wood door if you like wood doors. You could do wood trim. Another thing about the doors is if you go to a 9-foot plate height, you could do 8-foot tall doors. So I know some people like those taller doors in the home. So those are all options that you can do.
Perfect. So again, we're rolling into bathroom number 2 here. The main bathroom. This is a standard bathroom. This is a standard step-in shower tub. And honestly, I have seen these tub shower combos where the tub is so narrow and so small. Ours are a great size. These are very impressive.
Yeah, they're nice and deep.
Yes, they are, and they're wide. So they're very nice. And again, you could do solid surface countertop. Our standard height for our bathrooms, excluding the primary bathroom, are 31 inches, but you can surely upgrade those to the 36. It's very minimal price. Again, this could pop out and you could upgrade to a step-in fiberglass shower if a tub was not important to you. Those are, like $1,400. That's not expensive. So we're gonna continue on.
We have a question. Who makes our plumbing fixtures?
All of our plumbing fixtures are supplied and made by Moen.
Awesome. This is a
Great
very
company.
good brand.
Yep.
And all of these are all standard. So everything that you see would come with the base price of the home in that satin nickel color.
Yes. Standard mirror, solid piece. Some people say, no, I want to do my own. Absolutely, we can leave off the mirror so you can bring in your own. So we're heading into the primary bedroom.
And this is going to be about a 14 by 15.
Nice size.
That is a great size.
So one of the options that you can do is you'll see this standard mushroom light in the middle of the bedroom. Again, we can do a rough-in. Another option is people really like the ceiling fans. We have ceiling fans that we can add in for you. Or if you, again, have found a ceiling fan or want to shop for your own, we can do a ceiling fan with electrical rough-in capped off. So when you move in, you can install your own ceiling fan. It's just some nice options because, we can't please everybody with all the different styles. So there might be a style that people like, a little bit differently. So they can surely do this option. I have several people that are interested in that.
And one thing too, with that ceiling fan rough-in, if you know that at some point you're going to be putting a large chandelier somewhere that's going to be heavy, that's a great option to have that support box put in for that as well.
Nice. Okay. And we're heading to the primary bathroom. Again, everything is standard in here. Now, one thing I wanted to say about standard, because this is something that I would question if I were on here, is, okay, standard, does that mean everybody gets the same color? If it's standard, no. So like these cabinet doors, we have 6 different stains to choose from that are standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they would be the same Moen hardware, the satin nickel. Yes, it would be the same doorknobs, and countertops, this laminate, there are, I think, I don't know, 7 or 8 to choose from. They're standard. So no, not every house is going to be the same standard color and you can mix and match.
Awesome.
So this is the upgrade, one of the upgrades that Justina was talking about. So this is a step-in fiberglass shower, includes the door, $1,400. Nice, it's roomy, this is definitely a good investment. And here you'll see the backsplash of the 2 subway tiles high.
That's a great shot of the backsplashes.
Yes. All right, looks like we're probably going to move on to the walk-in closet, which is behind the door there to the primary bedroom. The one thing with our walk-in closets that I'm very proud of is the fact that we do not do the rack system. Hate that.
The wire shelving.
Oh, yes, we do the solid. Oh, oops.
Oh, that was quick.
That was really quick. We do I'm going to try to, there we go. Okay. So we do the solid surface here with the rod. We have options that you can add shelving in the closet. All of our cabinets come from Ridgecrest here in Ridgefield, Washington. And so we can match them to your bathroom, match them to the kitchen, do something totally different. They build them right there.
Very nice.
All right, are we ready to move along?
Yes, we do have a question about the bathroom. Is there an option to do an all tile shower? Can you speak about those
Absolutely.
options?
Absolutely. I missed that one. I should have brought that one up. Yes, absolutely. We can do all tile shower. We have options of a roll-in. So if you had a wheelchair you want to roll in, normally we do the tile shower that has the step in, just a short, was it 4 inches?
Yeah, it's a pretty small lip, but
Yeah.
obviously too large for a wheelchair.
Right. And there's different options on that. Save a little money. You can do a fiberglass base and then tile the rest, or you can tile the base and the walls. We have deco tile that can go down through the middle to give it a little personality, different looks. We have several different tiles and deco tiles to choose from. So the sky's the limit. It can be very beautiful. Another one is we can put a bench in. A lot of people like the bench in the shower. So yes, absolutely, we can do a tile shower.
Yeah, I've seen people get really creative with their showers, and our tile supplier is Emser Tile. So they do have a lot of options, and we have a lot of options in our showroom. If you haven't visited one of our design centers yet, I highly encourage you to visit one, talk to a home ownership counselor, and see all the finishes that we have to offer, because you really can design some awesome things with our finishes.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna continue on here. So we're gonna look at the exterior. The exterior is all done in James Hardie siding. The one thing I want to share is we are proud of the James Hardie siding because we have a good siding on this property or on our homes. The other thing is when I'm gonna back up real quick, we have different elevations. And when you go to our website, which is so helpful and so fun, that it will have all of our prices are right there. We're straight up, this is what it is starting out on the prices. You can click on the area that you want to build in. It will give you those prices. So different elevations are important. When they talk about that, it has to do with what's on the front of the home. Exterior has nothing to do with the interior of the home. And so this exterior home is
the Traditions.
Right. Yes, the Tradition. So it has the batten board on the top, just gives it a little bit more personality. You have 3 different choices in the Pacific Northwest to choose from the color of the roof. You can do a charcoal gray color, solid black, or a brown color. So, and like I said, you'll see the different elevations on our website. If we have time, we'll jump over there real quick and we'll jump to the pricing. So, okay, I'm going to continue through. Do you have anything?
Oh, yes, I do. I have a
Okay.
question about roofing. Is there an option to do a metal roof?
Yes, it is very expensive, but yes, there is an option to do that. And that would be one item you want to talk to your homeownership counselor about, so they can get that pricing for you and on that particular home.
Awesome. Do the gutters and downspouts come with the house?
That is so funny because I was just going to say that. Yes, they do.
Awesome. And then we do have another question, which I know you are familiar with these in the Pacific Northwest, because sometimes we don't have a flat to lot like we see here. So is there an option to do a basement when you're building your home with Adair Homes?
Yes. So let's say your home has quite a slope and it really makes sense to do a daylight, or we call it a walk. A walkthrough, as I would call it.
A walkout basement?
Walkout basement. Yes. I'm used to daylight basement. So yes, absolutely. We can do that. Once we enter into doing a daylight basement, then the home becomes a custom home. So even if this were a daylight basement under our Arcadia plan, it would still be a custom home. And you know, we can make all types of changes and everything to the home. So yes, we do that. Some of our other areas, they do full basements, but in the Pacific Northwest, we do the daylight.
Awesome. I think Idaho might do full basements. Is that true?
Yes.
I can't remember for sure, but I think they do. In Arizona, we do not touch basements. This is not the type of ground that you want to be doing a basement in.
That would be quite the dig.
It would, and you never know what you're gonna hit down there. So it could get really costly really fast.
Yes. You know, by looking at the trees, Justine, I didn't look to see where this home is, but are we going to assume this may look, oh, I don't know, those look kind of like over Bend area, maybe?
So actually, I believe this was in Stevenson, Washington.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So the other thing too, home on your lot. Yes, you buy the lot, you buy the property. This actually looks like this is a home housing development. And absolutely, if the lot is for sale, we will build on it. If you buy it, we'll build on it as long as it makes sense. Of course, we're going to have our construction superintendent come out, take a look at the lot prior to you completing the purchase of the lot to make sure, or the property, to make sure it is buildable with Adair. So that's really important. So a lot of times you'll have big builders that will buy up some housing developments, and maybe they exit early for one reason or another and they leave some lots open. Those are fair game. If you want to go in and buy, we'll build on it for sure.
Awesome. One thing that I will say about that is, if you are purchasing a piece of property that's in a development, you're going to want to work with your realtor to get what are called CCRs from the HOA. So that will go over any kind of requirements that the HOA has, as far as if there are square footage requirements, requirements for how the exterior of the home needs to be designed, so that we can make sure we are incorporating those items into the design of your home, so that when you submit your plans to the HOA for review, you don't have to worry about them denying your plans and having to start all over again. So definitely something to keep in mind. And also want to point out that those property evaluations that we do for our customers with our superintendent are complimentary. So we are not charging a fee to come out and meet you on your property and discuss the development and placement of the home. We are just requiring a few other steps. You know, you have to be under contract for the property, you have to have the funds available, and you need to know what you want to build with Adair Homes, but we are not going to collect a fee.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to.
We have another question for you.
Okay.
So when we're looking at this house, we can see that there is no driveway, there are no sidewalks, there are no patios. So basically there's no flat work that has been done to this home. Can you speak to what concrete is coming with the home and what the homeowner is responsible for?
Yes, absolutely. So Adair at this point in time does foundation up. So anything else would be part of your site prep, discussed with your excavator and concrete people on bringing in concrete. If you wanted concrete in your driveway, or if you wanted gravel, if you wanted to do additional concrete around the home, same thing there. So we'll come in and we will start from foundation up. As for decking, let's see here. I should have turned my screen so you guys weren't looking at the side of my face all the time. Sorry about that. So if, let's say the homeowner wanted to put a deck out here, okay, not a concrete pad, but a deck, then we would add in the deck ledger into the home, into the siding itself. So it would be ready for that deck to be installed. It would be the homeowner's responsibility to do the deck. We do not do decks. Again, if they wanted just to do a concrete pad, for sure, again, that would be just like the driveway, the front of the home. You would speak with the excavator and, you know, get that all ironed out. The other thing we do though is we do patio covers. So this home could have a cute patio cover out here, and then we could add that deck ledger. You could do a nice little deck or do a concrete pad and have a nice little sitting area out here. So that is definitely an option. I believe just about all of our homes have an option of a patio cover. So that is nice.
Yes, it is. It's nice to be able to do that when the home is being built and have it tie into the home at construction instead of coming back later and putting one on. And we do have a question about whether or not we put concrete in the garage, and the answer is yes. We do pour the concrete floor in the garage. If you are one of our Arizona customers and you are building in Arizona and you have a porch cover or a patio cover, we are going to pour that concrete because we are doing post-tension slabs in Arizona. So we need to pour that at the time of the foundation of the home. So yeah, lots of options though. I love the idea of being able to determine, you know, what you want your flat work to be designed like, because there are so many options for pavers or flagstone or stamped concrete, brushed concrete, just so many options that really make a difference with the house that you can do with your landscaper. So that's really nice to have that option to be able to do that design work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then in some of our counties out here, specifically out towards white salmon and those areas, we do require, the county requires a little bit more a rebar in the garage, I believe it is. And so there's a little bit of a charge for that, but we follow code. So what the county requires, we follow. We're going to make sure that you, the homeowner, gets a certificate of occupancy and can move into this home.
Do our homes come with an HVAC system?
Great question. They sure do. That's a big one. So a couple things on that. Yes, absolutely. It does come with the HVAC, heat pump, AC for the home. Such a nice option that they've added into these homes. The other thing I want to add in also is we paint the interior and the exterior of the home. You do not have to do that. Which is nice. We have 20 in the Pacific Northwest. We have 29 different combinations of paint schemes for the exterior. The interior, we have 3 different paint schemes. If you wanted a wall to be red or whatever, you can go back and do that. Of course, we can do it, but it's definitely more cost efficient if you want to do a single wall interior that you just do it yourself after, you know, you have the occupancy. The other thing is we do keep the site cleaned up through the build, and we do a light cleaning at the end of the build.
Very nice.
Okay, gonna continue on. So you'll see the heat pump over here. Bam. And that exterior door from the garage.
It's a cute house.
It's a very cute house. So I'm gonna run through real quick, not say anything unless we have any questions. We'll do a quick video of the home.
Yeah, and let's just like play the video and we'll just ask the questions over the video while we just let it play.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's see if I can get this. Here we go.
So for smaller homes, can we build an off-the-grid home using solar panels and a battery system? So do you want me to answer that?
Yes.
Okay. So I would say, we do not install solar panels. I don't know what area you are building in, but if you are in Arizona, we do have people that we can refer you to for solar panels. We can get the home solar ready, so that everything is ready to actually have solar panels be installed. I have never had anybody ask to do a battery system. So I'm not sure if that's something that we do, but we are always willing to go to our corporate office and discuss new possibilities and see if we can achieve the build in the way you're wanting to achieve it. And we're very honest. If we can't do it, we're going to tell you. We're not going to string you along acting like we can. We'll be very transparent and upfront in the beginning of like, hey, we can't do it this way. This is what we can do, so that you can make an informed decision on if Adair is the right builder for you or not.
Absolutely. Great starter home, great retirement home, great rental home.
Oh yeah.
Great home for on a small lot. Just a great overall standard home. It's nice.
I love the paint color that they did on the interior.
Yes, I do too. The one thing I didn't say about the roof, which I'm just thinking about, is we utilize IKO, which comes up with a limited lifetime warranty. So we definitely pride ourselves on good quality name brand products that we utilize in our homes.
Absolutely. All the flooring is coming from Shaw. And so that is a good product as well. Our homes do come with garage door openers. And we do have the option to do a keypad on the outside of the door if you want to be able to just key in a code and let yourself into the garage. We have that available.
I think the upgrading of the interior doors, if that's something that somebody, really liked, and they like maybe those 5-panel new doors or whatever, size a house like this to upgrade those is no more than $500. It's so inexpensive.
It is really inexpensive, and it can definitely change the look of your home, especially if you're going for a certain feel, like if you're a modern farmhouse type of person or just a modern feel that you want throughout the home. You can definitely achieve that with different door styles.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is going to be the standard bath accessory set as well, or those satin nickel towel bars and towel rings. I don't think we talked about that. Standard door handles throughout the home will be satin nickel knobs. And we do have levers available that come in different colors, either oil rubbed bronze, black, or the satin nickel. Some people really like levers. I really like them until my dogs start opening doors in the house that I didn't want them to be opening.
I really liked them until I got have tops with wide sleeves.
Oh, did they get stuck on them?
Yes.
Yes. I love one thing that I love about our homes too is there are so many outlets, and they're in good places. You can add additional outlets if you want.
Oh gosh, we can add additional outlets, we can add additional TV outlets, we can add oh goodness, we can do three-way switching. There's so many things we can do.
Is there, somebody would like to know if they can bring their own plans?
Absolutely. So what that would be is the custom home plan. We would go down that route. So you could have ideas written out on napkins. You could have some Pinterest pictures. You could, we really want to get as much inspiration and drawings as possible. And then what we do is we utilize the same route with the property and the homeowner or the construction superintendent, get them out for the site evaluation. And then we sit down and we help figure out what does that home to you look like? And what do those finishes look like? When we go down the custom home route, it's a $5,000 non-refundable deposit. It's not a deposit, it's a fee. Because that takes care of our engineering and drafting department to draw your inspiration up on plans. So then once that's all drawn up, we will book and get an appointment with our drafting, pricing, and engineering department. And you'll sit on a Zoom call with them and you'll talk through this, and then they'll design that home. And then from that point, we can go back and forth until you're happy with your home. And then becomes Brown's home, Smith's home, instead of just a custom home or one of our planned homes.
Absolutely. If you are looking to grab a plan off of a website, it is important that you purchase it because plans are copyrighted. So we cannot just redo somebody's plan that you find online. You do still have to buy that plan. Is there an option for concrete flooring throughout the house?
At this point, there is not. Am I correct?
Yep. Yeah, you're correct. Absolutely.
So I'm going to jump down here to the Arcadia on our website. I want to share with you, we have a couple minutes left, that our website is so fun. You could spend forever on it. From pricing to elevations to floor plans to different sizes, styles, multi-generational, duplexes, investment, small lot, narrow lot, Mac Daddy size homes, everything. So, you know, take some time, get on our website. What you do is if you're not in the Southwest Washington area, which here in Southwest Washington, we cover Cowlitz County out to Ocean Park at the beach, down to Cannon Beach, back over through Oregon into St. Helens, Scappoose, out to White Salmon, back up through Clark County, and ending in Woodland, where we are located with our design and model home center out here. So if you were in a different area, you would just go to change build area and click on your area, and then it would give you the closest area, and it will change all of the you know, the elevations, the home plans, those kind of things to fit those areas. So we just did the Arcadia, and did we do the west?
We did the east.
Okay, sorry, we did do the 1405.
Yeah.
So if you see here, the Arcadia East, it starts at $239.99. It is a 3-bedroom, 1405 square foot, as I had said before. So you can click on it and it'll bring you right down here to that floor plan. And it gives you different elevations. So you've got your signature, traditions, classic. Again, it will give you, I'm scrolling fast here, it's going to give you the different prices of those different elevations. And then you say, well, I have a really narrow lot. I need to know whether or not it's going to fit. All of our plans have our building area here, what is required. It's a single floor. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, square footage, 2-car garage. Popular options, we can convert a bed to a den. We can do an additional garage. We can do an additional studio. And it gives you a little bit what it has. So those are there. The thing that I love the most is the photo gallery. You can click on the photo gallery and you can see what other people have done, and it gives you some inspiration and ideas. And that is not the limit. There's so many things that we can do and change. We're all, as homeownership counselors, searching for new ideas and new suggestions constantly to help our customers with their dreams and their ideas with their home. So, any other questions?
I think that is it. We were told thank you, that this was a great session. So that's always great to hear. We love educating current and future customers about what we do at Adair and what we have to offer, and show you homes that people have previously built with us. It's an honor to be able to spend an hour with you guys and do that. So we appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And again, keep us in mind. If you want to make an appointment, give us a call. You can set up an appointment online, and then it will come to our office. You can specifically ask for one of us, being that we were on the video today, or they'll set it up whoever's available. So we're all great in the offices. We'll go through everything with you. We're not hard push sales. We just want to share it with you and see whether or not Adair Homes would be a good fit for you. Again, real quick, on the top up here of our website, you could go to events if you want to learn more. Obviously, you all signed up for the virtual tour, so you know how virtual open house, so you know how that works. But there are other items on there. There's Builders 101 that you can do. Those will give you $1,000 off your upgrades. Just by getting on that and learning more about how to build a home. There's in-person open houses. There's all types of things. So great website.
Awesome.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll let you all go back to your daily routine. And thank you so much. Again, like Justina said, we appreciate your hour of time and being able to share this with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.